Have you ever heard of the Rougarou? Picture a creature from the depths of time and fear, a legend born in the dark corners of 16th century France. It was known then as the loup-garou, a term that might send a chill down your spine even today, for it means werewolf in French. The loup-garou was not merely a figment of the imagination, but a very real terror that haunted people's lives. If a house was mysteriously ransacked or a child vanished without a trace, the blame was promptly pinned on these mythical beasts. Individuals suspected of being loup-garous were captured and subjected to public trials, often based on nothing more than peculiar behavior or an eerie presence. This fear, this bewitching dread of the loup-garou, seeped into the fabric of French culture, becoming a permanent fixture in the folklore passed down through generations. The fear of loup-garous became ingrained in French culture, leading to their inclusion in legends passed down through generations. But how did this French legend find its way to the swamps of Louisiana, you might ask? Well, it all began when French settlers started migrating to Canada and the southern United States. With them, they carried the legend of the loup-garou, a creature deeply ingrained in their cultural psyche. As they settled into their new environment, the name evolved to Rougarou due to linguistic shifts where L and R consonants often interchanged. The Rougarou then took residence in the shadowy, swampy landscapes of southern Louisiana, where it was said to blend aspects of local Native American cryptids. The narrative of the creature also evolved to match its new surroundings. Unlike the traditional werewolf with wolfish features from the old French tales, most Cajuns describe the Rougarou as a creature that bears a closer resemblance to a dog or an owl. So, there you have it. Most Cajuns describe the Rougarou as resembling a dog or owl, lurking in the swampy shadows of southern Louisiana. But what transforms a human into this fearsome creature? Well, the Rougarou is no ordinary being, but a person who has been cursed. This terrifying transformation is triggered when someone breaks a Lenten vow. The curse metamorphoses the individual into a nightmarish figure with the body of a man and the head of a wolf or dog. This condition, according to the lore, lasts for a chilling 101 days. Now, the French Catholics added a twist to the tale. They believed that if someone failed to adhere to the Lenten rules for 7 consecutive years, they would be turned into a Rougarou. This belief was so deeply ingrained in the culture that it was used as a cautionary tale for children. Kids were warned about the consequences of disobedience, for if they didn't heed their parents, a Rougarou would come and steal them away in the middle of the night. Despite being a legend, the Rougarou has a role to play in modern times. Sightings of this fearsome beast are still reported, although they have lessened over the past decade. Yet the Rougarou hasn't faded into obscurity. Rather, it has clawed its way into Louisiana's pop culture, becoming a local mascot of sorts. But the real monster threatening Louisiana isn't a mythical creature. It's the disappearance of the state's coastal wetlands, swallowed by hurricanes, rising sea levels, and relentless development. In fact, we've been losing the equivalent of 1 football field of coastline per hour for decades. Jonathan Foray, a local conservationist, has hatched a plan to turn this legend to our advantage. He wants to make the Rougarou a symbol for conservation, a rallying cry to save the swamps that are as much a part of Louisiana as the Rougarou itself. So next time you're in Louisiana, keep an eye out for the Rougarou. It might just be lurking in the bayous, a blend of ancient legend and ecological awareness.